Hey, what's up, guys? NorbCam coming at you here on this Tuesday, and a little bit of breaking news coming at you. So the Seahawks have waived wide receiver, fourth round wide receiver, Gary Jennings. As you guys may remember, he was drafted in the fourth round and never really got to see any action. He and John Ursua, a couple of guys who were just down at the bottom of the depth chart and never really saw any action, and they need to make some room because they promoted, I forgot the name, offensive lineman to the 53-man roster, plus, bringing up our shiny new toy into the wide receiving core. We knew there was going to be some collateral damage, and that's the price you pay. So fourth rounder, over before it started with the Seahawks. Well, technically if he clears waivers, I guess they could put him on the practice squad, so we'll have to see whether anybody picks him up or not. But yeah, Gary Jennings, just that's what you get, When you got 8 guys in the wide receiving room, I guess that's to be expected. But so we'll see what happens with Jennings. I'll have to keep an eye on him to see where he ends up. Does he end up with the Seahawks, or is he going to get picked up by somebody else? Keep an eye on that. But this morning, Stephen A. Smith apparently reacting towards something Pete Carroll said in his press conference yesterday when asked about Josh Gordon and Hollister coming from the Patriots and being here at the Seahawks. He kind of chuckled and said something to the fact that I think they just like being here better or something, which I guess could be interpreted, or was interpreted by Stephen A. Smith, as that Pete Carroll is trying to say that the being with the Seahawks and their environment is a more fun place to play for. And apparently he went on quite a rant talking about how, well, Pete Carroll, obviously, who are you to talk, because compared to Bill Belichick, you're not even in the same caliber as a coach. Bill Belichick, he's a football genius. And, what business do you have putting down Belichick's program when you've only got one Super Bowl ring to show for it? And, the thing about that is that wasn't the point. It wasn't like he was saying this is a better program. He said it's a more fun program. And he argued, well, it's more fun winning, isn't it? And I don't see that much winning going on in Seattle. But I think Carroll's talking more about his, players coach approach. They're a lot more liberal out here. They play music during practices. It's a lot more looser environment that allow players to be more themselves. We saw Michael Bennett, get a little bit out of hand, not playing by the rules, and what happened? He was out the door in a second. And obviously in Seattle, they let our players get away with a heck of a lot more than you get away with in New England. So, I mean, this is all subjective, and it really is kind of pointless. It's just stuff to talk about. But there's, was there really anything bad said by Pete Carroll about that? I would think, when you look at and you hear about the culture in New England, and you hear about the way Belichick runs things, you just hear Belichick talk. And that doesn't sound like fun. Yeah, you win, but that's not the point. It's not about winning. It's like which was, he's saying which is the more fun place to play. And, I think it's kind of hard to argue that, if you got a place that, lets you kind of just have a little more fun, be a little more loose. Yeah, you maybe don't win as much, but you have a lot more fun. That's still fun. Yeah, winning is fun too, but sometimes, it may not be as fun getting there, a lot of strict rules and everything. So anyway, he was getting his pain. He's all up in a bunch, but I think he's been a little bit taking this to the extreme, overreacting a little bit, you know what I mean? So I think it's fine. Anything, the media just likes to stir things up, but it is what it is. And now we've got this game coming up here real soon. I'm real excited to see how you know, what Seattle's going to do, as you know, this week is going to come quick. It's already Tuesday, 2 days into the first, today's really the first day of practice in the books. So they got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I guess Saturday too, if you can count that, being that it's a Monday night game. But it'll be a travel day for Seattle, so they will only have a few more days of practice here to get Josh Gordon up to speed as best they can, get Quandre Diggs up to speed in whatever way they see being able to use him. But I've been saying cautiously optimistic. I wouldn't get too high on, you know, what to expect from these guys, because again, they're having about 1 week of practice. You know, there's no timing, chemistry yet. You know, it takes a while to build that stuff, and these guys are just right out of the chute, just jumping in cold. Obviously the talent is there, so they have the opportunity by their skill set alone to just run the same kind of route that anybody else can run, and that person might just be, you know, Gordon might just be that much more able to do something special with it by his speed and his size and his ability to catch the football. So, you know, there is that. On defense, you know, there's that whole working together, timing, knowing where you're going to be, you know, understanding the trust factor with the person behind you, you know, all those types of things. And so, you know, it's such a complex system of things that the players have to, you know, build between each other. And so, just trying to taper my expectations. Obviously, I'm excited on the inside, but I'm trying not to get too hype on it. But obviously, you know, I hope Seattle pulls out all the stops. I posted on Twitter earlier today saying, you know, maybe, given the way that the defense is and the pass rush just has not been coming along, I said maybe we need to look at the 1999 St. Louis Rams as an example of what we might have to do. And if you guys don't remember that, they won the Super Bowl that year, and they were the greatest show on turf. Kurt Warner, Marshall Falk, and Isaac Bruce, all those guys, tearing it up. They didn't have any defense. They would just win by just sheer point numbers and just keep scoring and scoring and scoring. Couldn't stop anybody. They just kept scoring. And maybe that's what Seattle is kind of evolving into this year. You can definitely put the points up, and the defense has not shown the ability to stop anybody. So we may, by default, that may be what it's going to take to get a win over a team like San Francisco. So we'll see, but it's going to be very interesting, very, very interesting game. Anyway, just want to get that out there. We'll talk to y'all later.
Why'd you move forward?
Oh, because I thought somebody was behind me.
Oh,
look, Sophie, we're live on YouTube.
Okay.
Picking up Sophie from her practice. How'd practice go today?
It was good. I had a couple good hits.
Oh, good.
Like really good hits.
Let's close that. Sophie's just finished her practice with her Kent Ridge
we
team.
still fried chicken at home, right?
Do we? I don't know. I'm not
I
sure.
think we do.
I don't know. Maybe. Playoffs Saturday. Can be very exciting.
Yay.
I got a match tonight, and we have no
yeah,
setter because Ben, our setter, got hurt.
Is Jeremy gonna go?
No, Jeremy can't go either. I might have to set tonight.
Oh.
That is going to be very interesting. For those of you who don't know volleyball, the setter is the person who's got to distribute the ball to the hitters. They usually have to have really soft hands, can move quick to get to the ball. Not everybody can set, and I might have to just do it because we got nobody else to do it. So we shall see how that little experiment goes. I got my game in like an hour, so I got to get you back, get you some food going. This has got dance. Anyway, this is life stuff. We'll talk to you guys later. And as we build up to this 49ers game on Monday Night Football. That's not true. There's more than one person. This counter is off. I thought there was only one person, but look at all these people chatting it up. There's not one person watching. Come on, give me some. Yeah, the numbers are lying. It's not true. It's not true. That's impossible.
Oh
Okay. My little high school girl gets so embarrassed by her dad being a goofball. All right. I'm out. Talk to you later. Oh, it is 49ers rivalry week, which means a Chrysostom video is in the works. Hopefully I can get it shot in time for the Monday game. I might need your help shooting it.
Wait, which one?
I gotta make a video with Chrysostom in it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Have a good week. Go Hawks.